So x sec square x dx. How will we integrate this one? Yes बच्चों, क्या करेंगे? इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स. Upper limit is 1 over 3 pi. Lower limit is 1 over 6 pi. Okay. Now what do we take as u? X. And v dash is sec square x. What is u dash? 1. And what is v? Very good. Remember, whenever we have a power on a trigonometry, tan sec square, sec cube, sine square, we either use reverse differentiation to find our integrals, or we use the compound angle formula. So again, if we have uv, how does it break? दोबारा यहाँ मैं लिख देता हूँ क्या होता है. इंटीग्रल ऑफ uv dash is uv minus integral of v dash u dx. Is that right? vu dash, sorry. vu dash. सही है ना? Keeping this in mind, what is our u? What is our u? What is our v? Minus integral of u dash. What is v? Remember, the upper limit is 1 by 3 pi. The lower limit is 1 by 6 pi. Okay, now x tan x to remain as it is. How do I integrate tan x? Very good. We can write it as sin x upon cos x. One over 3 pi, 1 over 6 pi. Okay, now अब कैसे integrate करेंगे? Remember, the derivative has to be in the numerator, right? Cos x का derivative is negative sin x. I can write a negative over here in the numerator and another negative outside. या negative को multiply करूँ, so this is what I end up with, a positive sign. So this is now x tan x plus ln of cos x, and the upper limit is 1 by 3 pi and the lower limit is 1 by 6 pi. अब मसला आता है, you often end up making an error by using a calculator and plugging in the limits. इसको मैं दिखा देता हूँ कि आप कैसे करेंगे. So when you plug in the upper limit, तो क्या आएगा आपके पास? 1 by 3 pi and tan of pi by 3. Plus ln cos of pi by 3. This is your upper limit, and what is your lower limit? Pi by 6. Pi by 6 tan of pi by 6. कैलकुलेटर में कैसे प्लग इन करना है बता दूंगा मैं भी. प्लस ln cos of pi by 6. Is that right? कुछ और आ रहा है तो बता दो। tan pi by 3, just plug in this in your calculator, tan of pi by 3. Calculator must be in radians, उसको check कर लेना. So when you plug in tan of pi by 3, you get under root 3, and when you multiply it by pi by 3, you get pi square root 3 upon 3. Plus, now just plug in cos pi by 3, cos of pi by 3, half. So you get ln half, या ln 0.5 भी लिख सकते हो, no worries, I'm just writing it as a fraction, ln half, minus, now when you plug in the lower limit, tan of pi by 6, tan of pi by 6. Remember, you'll have to do some writing in this. You cannot just expect to use your calculator and get your final answers. This is root 3 by 3. When you multiply it by pi, what do we get? Pi square root 3 upon 18 plus cos pi by 6 is half. फिर भी मैं check करा दूं. Pi by 6 is, sorry, root 3 by 2. So I get ln of square root 3 upon 2. Is that clear? Okay, 3 क्यों आया? Tan pi by 6 की value is root 3 upon 3. When that multiplies by pi by 6, तो नीचे 6 and 3 multiply, that will give the denominator as 18. Clear है? Tan pi by 3 was just root 3. There was no denominator. The denominator was 1. Okay, it was just root 3. So now when you subtract it, you get pi square root 3 upon 3 plus ln of half minus pi square root 3 upon 18 minus ln of square root 3. So now how can I write it? इन दोनों को simplify करते हैं. Can I take the LCM? And what do I get? 18 as the LCM. This is being multiplied by 6. 6 pi square root 3 minus pi square root 3 plus ln. Now the logs are subtracting, so their inputs will divide. So what is this? 5 pi square root 3 upon 18. ये multiply हो गया, 2 and 2 cancel. So this is ln of 1 upon square root of 3. अब obviously I can do further simplifications with log as well. I have got the final answer, but further log simplifications can be done. 3 को ऊपर लाऊंगा तो 3 की power negative half हो गई. So if you want to write in this way, you can, or minus half ln 3 to the power negative half, and you can obviously write it as 5 pi square root of 3 upon 18 minus half ln 3. Is this clear?